You see, one of the things I don't like about these Lex Talonis games is the fact that some of them are kind of clunky. But this one, it seems, is going to let me actually use my controller, so I'm okay with it. So, first things first, animation always, yes. Okay, cool. We can do that. Cool. Display hints? No. Let's jump into it on normal mode, because we're only going to be doing one chapter, so it doesn't really matter. Boom. In the times of old, the people of Attila worshipped the goddess of earth, who kept the world under her watchful eye. Alongside her immortal servants, the sun griffin and the moon serpent goddess presided over the trials. Trials at the hour of death that would decide the fate of the deceased. Oh gosh, I actually still had to fucking change the size on this. Not that, heck. This is playing games with me. Let me fix this. Ba-boom. I knew it was off kilter, don't worry guys. I wasn't trying to just avoid you and your strifes. The griffin and serpent fought a fierce battle to sway the opinion of the judge. The griffin pleading, the griffin believed that guilt gave humanity power to better itself. That individuals, through punishment and recompense, could guide themselves back to righteousness. To the serpent, the only way to protect humanity was for it to purge itself of the worst actors, and let their damned souls be a deterrent unto others. Despite their clashing ideals, the great beast both agreed on one thing. The final judgment of the goddess was absolute, and it was perfect. Such was the condition of Aletheia for eons. But it was not to last. Oh dear. In great cataclysm, all of humanity seemed to fall victim to its vices at once. An unfathomable war had erupted, casting Aletheia into the flames of greed and hatred. The flames enveloped the continent, spreading like a plague. As the war waged on, the flames coalesced into a monster, mankind's ultimate creation. I really just did that, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, cool. A beast forged purely with hatred and loathing, a beast with no other drive than to destroy everything, a beast with the power to rival gods. Eventually the monster turned its putrid eye towards the goddess herself. Oh my gosh, I can't stop fucking doing that. Every time I move my fucking joystick, I am so sorry guys. The two were locked in battle, the beast slowly gaining ground. When her final moments came, the goddess stared into the eyes of the monster and reflected upon humanity. Just as the beast was to land the finishing blow, the goddess used the last of her power to issue one last divine judgment. Forgiveness. The goddess forgave humanity for all its sins, including the bloody war that birthed her murderer. The force of the last judgment surged across Aletheia, dispelled the monster, and washed over the warring humans. The warriors, overcome by divine powers, lay down their weapons, unaware of the goddess's sacrifice. Though peace reigned briefly, the ideals of the griffin and the serpent, without the balancing presence of the goddess, were destined to collide. The great beast recruited humans to their causes, splitting Aletheia to the churches of the sun and the moon. Tensions in Aletheia continued to rise until each beast and its followers could no longer tolerate their rivals. The great beast divided Aletheia into two continents. The griffin went Openisha. To the griffin went Openisha, ruled by the solar church, and to the serpent went Jormungandr, governed by the lunar church. And so the era of divided Attila had begun. The isolated continents passed through separate histories in a peace of ignorance. But even this era was not to last. Just for you, Lucio, wait, morning. My, that bow looks opulent. Must be merchants. What the heck? I cannot read that. Okay. Everyone move out. Something. Soldiers from the Jormungandrian kingdom of Phimea invade the Phoenician country of Pagera suddenly and without warning. They quickly overpower the unsuspecting nation, subjecting its people and frantically exploiting its resources as if in desperation. Seemingly emboldened by Phimea's rediscovery of Openisha and conquest of Pagera, the other nations of Jormungandr began to invade. Voliere is overrun by the Renoir forces. And Chibuzo surrenders to Lofthauser. The people of Openisha, being the children of the Griffin, put the self at fault before all else. Much of the continent believed the foreign invaders were a punishment from the great bird of the sun for their sinfulness. Many turned to prayer and penance in the hopes of appeasing the Griffin. But one man saw things differently. Prologue. Indictment. Cool. I'm gonna just finish up my soup real quick. Okay, that's... I didn't really feel like reading tonight, I apologize, guys, but I actually am kind of reading. I just didn't really want to focus my throat on that, so I'm reading it silently. And I'm hoping you guys can read it too, but I'm liking it so far. This guy's got so much anxiety that it's so obvious, and I like it already. He's willing to do it now. So our prologue is going to be seizing a fortress. Okay, so we have a civilian with a sword. We have a soldier, a fighter, and probably a thief. I'm just gonna take an assumption. Either a thief or an archer anyways. Okay. So Jeremy's a soldier as opposed to being anything else. We have an iron knife and an iron dagger. That's gonna be good. Val over here just has an iron sword, an E rank and sword. Caesar is a fighter who's actually ready to body this guy. Ba-boom! 2 damage in return, but you double. Oh gosh. That is very not good. Skills are prevalent in this game, most definitely. What do you have? You have shove. You have, of course, Steel, Lock Touch, and Fleeting Confidence. I don't know what Fleeting Confidence is. I could read that, though. Swap and Assertive. What do you have? Defiance. I can see it. Waboom. Fiamma. Because Val's probably the best person to actually check right there. It moves way too fast, but we're gonna get Jeremy his first kill of the chapter. And then Val is gonna be in a good place. Just in general. Fun fact, my boss's name is Val. We're gonna go ahead and get Rodney a kill and a double. Like that. 25. And did some effects, which is pretty cool. How do you miss or hit a 44%, bro? Kudos. You deserve it. Just for the record, I'm gonna go ahead and boom, 21. That's a very powerful hit. Thank you very much for that, Rodney. Shove. Get over there, because you can take that. This Lance Armor's got 18 defense, and we don't have a magic user. Val, you gotta be in a good position. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Jeremy waboom this guy, and then you're gonna waboom the other one, okay? That's gonna have to work for now. No. Ba-boom. That's a kill. That's some sweet, sweet experience. You're gonna do a bit of damage to us, and we're gonna double? Yes, we are. We always double with the dude. Fun fact, that's Rodney's power. Caesar's gonna go ahead and grab a quick kill. Okay. Inflicts all stats -2, inflicts defense res -4. Removes all status effects from target. And then boom. You hear. And then we'll do that talk conversation in just a moment. Oh gosh, find me. Please don't do that to me. It's very not kind. How would you feel if I did that to you? Hey. Jeremy waboom. Double tap. Please tell me it goes down with every turn. Nope. He has reposition as a personal skill. You have nothing to heal. You have a vulnerary. That's exactly what I need. You have a vulnerary, but I'm not really too concerned with it. I'll just put Val right here. You tango with the wrong person-o. That's a good hit. And then, once again, you still... Oh my god, that's a 7% critical. That's a beautiful critical animation as well. Thank you for the level up, Jeremy. Magic, luck, and res. I feel like Jeremy would be a very powerful mage. If reclassing were a thing. That's a 19% crit. Okay. And a level 4 Rodney. Magic and speed. Honestly, Lex Talonis is the one place I would expect to see something reminiscent of an actual Awakening remake. I can't believe it's actually happening, Jeremy. Neither can I. We spent so long planning this revolution. It almost doesn't feel real. Our revolution, taking back the country we love, the country we breathe, and the way of life we practice. This is our calling, except this is not my country, nor my culture, nor my way of life. My country is the one that took yours away. Jeremy? It fills me with such rage. The way the Famians, my people, and the nation, the disrespect and decency, deny your nation the respect and decency it deserves. We reduce a people, a society, to a mere resource to be used and distracted. Disgusting. Disgusting is right. They march around Pajera as if it's their privilege to take it from us. Our neighbors in Chalupa are being thrown off their farm one by one. But we've already talked so much about their crimes. Now's the time to serve them justice. The Jeremy I remember was excited to do that. What's got you so upset all of a sudden? Tell me, Valentina. Does my father make me complicit in the suffering of Pajera's people? He's a Famaean lord, and now he's the highest ranked official in the colony. It's his official power to replace the faith of this country, yet I do nothing. I do not so much as a word. Jeremy, I trust you, but why? Ultimately, I am of enemy blood. Oh my god, why did it just skip so freaking much? Revealed your family's rebel identity after one visit. That was reckless. You could have cost the revolution by trusting me. Ah, so sorry. Oh, that's not what I meant. Don't take it to heart. You mustn't compare yourself. Look, you have a strong soul, Valentina. One that could change the world. Please, protect it. From yourself as much as others. Okay, Jeremy. But only if you put some zeal back in your lance work. Of course. I fight with pride and vigor until Pajera is liberated. That's the Jeremy I know. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to end your turn. He has a javelin that nobody else can use in a ranged weapon. Actually, you know what, our thief can. But would we really want to risk that? I mean, it's all stats -2. So if we are close enough to a double, 6 weight, you have 11 con, 2 speed though. Oh my god, you have 1 speed, so we still wouldn't double it. You do 0 damage as a matter of fact. Whoa. There's literally no way we're gonna be able to take this thing out. There is no... I know exactly how we have to do this. You do 6 damage. But now you only have your... I should have stolen the javelin. But no more defense up. Crit for 3 damage. Iron Knife. Boom! Caesar can do 9 damage to him now. We're required to get that Holy Knife. You see, the issue with this is now he has a weaker weapon that's going to do more damage overall. Because when you think about it, 66% now because he has some bonus. Boom! Now he does 1 damage, and no matter what, this guy has -2. In everything, which means he has 6 defense. He can't be doubled, but he gets killed. Victory, 10 turns with the MVP being Jeremy. Way to go, guys. I've led you well, if I do say so myself. We can take on anyone. Into the stronghold. The explosives hold is just beyond here. Halt. There's nowhere to run now, intruders. Seize them. Leave them to me, boys. Get in there, set fire to those barrels, and get ready to bolt. Aye aye, boss. You're not going to be able to survive. Valentina, the door is unlocked. This seems too easy. Who cares? I've had this all planned out. What does it matter if our job is a little easier? I think someone may be expecting us. You three can handle them, whoever they are. Just go. Right. I believe in your leadership, Valentina. Bring it. I'm not scared to take you all in at once. Father? I am appalled, Jeremy. How can my own son be the rebel filth tainting this area? The serpent will have your head in the afterlife, you traitor, isn't he great? No, Father. The moon lizard will cast his judgment upon you. You who have defied this great country for who knows what reason. I have sat by in silence, watching you tear Pajera to pieces, but no longer. Our revolution begins now. Listen to the boy speak as if he knows anything. You truly are an idiot, Jeremy, in more ways than one. First you say that the serpent supports you, even as you stand alongside low-born griffin kissers. Then you believe you can conquer this fortress under my watch? You are a blind, ignorant boy. I'd say he stands a pretty good shot. Just look at the position you're in. He's right. Give it up. And Nekla, whatever. It's 3-on-1 and we've already defeated several guards by ourselves. And now the griffin swine try to speak, as if their words weigh anything. I can assure you, the three of you are no match for my magic. But I will not even give you the pleasure of dying in battle. You, my worthless son and his griffin kin, have walked into my trap, and you will die in an inglorious, explosive death. You would destroy your own fortress in the blast? Your threats are hollow. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You are my student, Jeremy. Surely I have raised you to have a functioning brain. I'm beginning to think you didn't lead those Cretans after all. One wall is a simple price to pay for the removal of rebellious thorns like you. Jeremy, I think the plan's failed. We have greatly miscalculated. Run! Pathetic, as if you could run away. A magic barrier. Yes, fool. Do you now finally realize what has become of your idiocy? Lighting the fused rebels. Make peace with that cursed griffin before the serpent comes for you in the next world. He leaves the room. What, is that all you got? Come and fight me. It's about that time, men. We'll have to leave the girl. Evacuate if you want to escape the explosion. Huh? Explosion? Oh no. Jeremy. Caesar. Rodney. Jeremy, what's happening? Valentina, our revolution was a disaster. I don't think the three of us will be leaving here alive. What? No, Jeremy, don't say that. Before we go, Val, we just wanted to tell you one thing. No. This was your fault. This is your fault. You led us to our deaths. Our deaths were your fault. No. We placed our trust in you when you failed us. This was your fault. This was your fault. This was your fault. Valentina Boulevard, you killed us. No! Val. Huh? What is it? I'm sorry. Val, take some deep breaths. Oh, Ed. It's you. Is it go time? I told myself I wouldn't oversleep again. Nah, go time's still a while off. You were tossing and turning, kicking and screaming in your sleep. You had me super scared. Are you alright? I'm fine, Ed. Thanks. Well, okay then. You can talk to you if I need to, I know. Seriously, Ed. Thanks. Wake me up again right before go time, please. I don't want to disappoint the commander. You got it, Val. Good night. On that note, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If so, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for me. As well as always, I'll see you guys next time.